Yeah, I do. Yeah, I missed them. One second. I was also going to see.
All right. What's going on? What's going on? Hey, what's up? It's been years since I seen you. Hopefully you vibing with the meditation. We about to get the ball
All right, I'm
rocking.
going to TV. Let's see if I can hear you now.
Yo, what's up, Tony? Tony.
Oh, still nothing. Why? What's going on?
Me about to get the show started. All right. Peace and love, kings, queens, and gods. We are here. My name's Jared. I'm the floating yogi, and we're gonna talk about some mind right stuff, some meditation, some health, some wellness, some well-being, some sounds, frequency, vibrations. It's a whole bunch happening. If you want to be a part of the discussion, come on, join the Zoom room. You can do that by hitting one of those links. You see my website at the bottom, thefloatingyogi.com. Boom! Shoot on over to that thing, and we'll be able to get you in the Zoom room so we could chat and discuss and see what's happening. All right. So there's a few things going on. I wanted to thank the sponsors. Boom! We have Urban Yogic Wellness and Education. There's also Born to Fly Fitness, the boot camp style classes. Also has his own gym out in the Northeast DC space. Where else is there? Who else is one of these sponsors? The Quest for Knowledge. We have, where's the shirts rocking? Where's the shirts rocking? Boom! Swag out! Because you know we got to do a B1. You know we got to do it for our people. So we got a little bit of that. These will be up on the website shortly. Different flavors, different styles. And I wanted to give you a splash of the schedule, let you know what we're doing today. Welcome if you're joining in on Twitch, if you're joining in on Facebook. Appreciate your presence. Alright, let's see. Alright, so there's a whole schedule happening. There's a whole bunch of shenanigans and things afoot. And let's jump right into the schedule. Monday is Floating Yoga Fundamentals, which is the book club. This book we're going over, boom, The Only Way Out is In. It's magic. It breaks down yoga, Ayurveda, and Tantra, and it makes it like kind of palatable for like the average normal human. And got audio on IG, so I'm like 45 seconds behind. Oh why? We'll figure it out. We'll work it out. We'll swag it out, Tony. So Monday nights we're reading this book, The Only Way Out is In, and it creates that pyramid of health so we can better understand what's going on with us, not just on a physical sense, but also on an emotional sense, on a mental sense, on a social sense, on an economic sense. There's so many more aspects to us than just this body. So let's bring all those into our factor of health and well-being. And this book helps us do it. You can check any of the playbacks. They're also on YouTube and also on my Instagram. It'd be great to ask some questions. There's a whole bunch of info in here and a whole different paradigm and understanding of ways to implement health and wellness into our day-to-day life on a small scale to have drastic effects. Tuesday night, we flowing it out. We getting the movements in. I practice Ashtanga. It's a different way to practice from yoga than what is normally shown in America. America, generally, we go to a class. The people guide us through the flows. We do our flows. And then we're like, oh my gosh, that hour was so great. Yeah. So it kind of leaves us in a sense of, I did something for this. As opposed to what Ashtanga allows us to do is create our own practice. It allows us to learn how our body adjusts and changes through the seasons, through the different times of day, through what we eat. So those are like super important playing into how we go through our day, how we feel, how we live. So Ashtanga, I recommend that. That's my jam. It's a set sequence. It gives you a chance to have measurable growth, because you can see, oh, I'm doing the same thing I did yesterday, but I feel a little bit deeper, or I feel a little bit more stable. So these help to make those neural connections. And that's Tuesday night. Then there's Thursday. We're here today. And it is midday mind right, midday meditations. Boom, boom, boom. And with the midday meditations, we're just going to take a moment to sift. Just a moment to allow those sensations, those images, feelings, and thoughts that normally just swirl around because we're so fixated on doing something or grabbing something or sharing our attention other places. We could just allow that stuff to do what it do and just sit here and be like, all right, so I know when you like to jump off and think about this, all you normally just go is talk about complaints, and we don't need to think about complaints. So I'm going to redirect my attention, my focus, my conscious to what it is that I want. And let's see, then we're going to pin that because we're going to come back because we're right there today. And the last one is Saturday. Saturday is Floating Flow. This Saturday is canceled. I'm going to be at the Wellness Expo, G&I for UE, Urban Yogic Wellness and Education. Boom. And we're going to be bringing some urban yogic wellness and education to Brandywine, Maryland. I'm excited for it. We got some yoga demos and other things that's happening. And our in-person studio will be opening up shortly. I'm thinking within the next, like, three weeks. So she don't hear me. I'm going to say 3 weeks. It might be 2. It might be 4. But it's in that ballpark. Let's go with that. Outside of that, there's the Halloween yoga getaway with Yasa, myself, and some of the sponsors, Femipreneurs, giving some of the swag bag stuff. UE always dropping the love this way. And who else was it? Undisclosed might be the Village. They said they're gonna drop off some coffee, so y'all get they coffee beans. You know, that's where I go. That's my jam. I get my dirty chai. It get me right. In, out, on with life. That's my jam. I'm actually gonna get one after this thing today. However, I digress. That's the schedule, and we're here Thursday midday meditation. So what we're doing today is a Sift Meditation, and what that stands for is sensations, images, feelings, and thoughts. So we're going to take those, we're going to create a point of focus. I recommend it being the breath. Maybe it's the posture that you're holding your body in. And then allow those sifts to just swirl around. Allow them to happen, to feel those sensations, to see those images, to feel those thoughts and those emotions that are swirling around. And so when we do, and you catch yourself getting lost, you catch yourself getting off track, you catch yourself getting too deep into thought, feeling that tension in the body, then soften the body. Go back to that original position that we're in, that openness that you felt. And then soften everything underneath the skin. And come back to the breath, come back to the posture, and count that as 1. And then towards the end of this, we want to see how many times we can remember that we lost focus and then brought ourselves back. That's the point. That's the whole concept of meditation, allowing us to build up our ability to shift our focus and all the attention, all the awareness that comes with it. Because sometimes you can be like super focused on something, and then the second you shift, it's like, oh, damn it, I lost it. Oh my gosh. Now imagine if you didn't have that issue. How much easier would you be able to move through your day-to-day? So let's build it up. It's great to have you here. Again, this is my name is Jarek the Floating Yogi. I'm glad y'all are here. The book club Monday nights, Halloween yoga getaway. Let's make it happening. And last but not least, you hear those soundtracks in the back? Oh yeah, you can go on and hop on them on all streaming platforms, thefloatingyogi.com. There's going to be another album coming out. I appreciate the love, the support, and maybe this is your morning meditation. Just listening to that 5-minute track live from Costa Rica, putting yourself in another space, allowing your imagination to wild. So when you're come back and when you're fixated in this world, you can act with ease. So, if you can meet me in a seated position with a tall spine, shoulders back, chest up, eyes closed or gaze slightly lower. Allow the shoulders to relax. And then press down into the sits bones. As you do, maybe you feel the backside of the glutes kind of lift you up some. Maybe a little bit of space for the pelvic floor, the lower abdomen to pull in, to help stabilize that area. And all we're doing is just allowing ourselves to soften it, for our sensitivity to expand. And then start to follow the breath. Closing the eyes, lowering the gaze, allowing that attention that we give to our eyes to leave from the eyes, to leave from this external world. So we can focus internally. Soften the face. We tend to hold a lot of tension in the face. And wherever you feel that tension leave, let the breaths seep into that area. And as you get comfortable with the feels of the body, the feels of the stillness, once you get used to that stillness, and allow yourself to drift, to sift from one sensation to the next. From one image to the next. From one thought to the next. However many times it happens, allow it. And allow yourself to get lost in the breath. The rise of the chest, the fall, the balance of the sits bones. Maybe you're leaning more to the left than the right. And then correcting that. Whenever something makes you want to pull out, open your eyes, shift, move. Let it come, just like the sifts, and let it go. Anything that comes, let it. Whether it's comforting or uncomfortable. And whatever goes, let it. Further understand that these feelings, these sifts, sensations, images, feelings and thoughts, they come and go. However, we remain the same. And all we're doing is watching the breath. As the sounds fade away and others enter. Allow yourself to find comfort in the silence. Comfort in the stillness. Position. Soften everything below the skin. And come back to that alignment, that posture, that openness. And the wave-like motion of the breath. tension in the body. Getting too deep into a sift, a sensation, image, feeling, or thought. Soften the body. Return to that original alignment, that position. And count that refocus. Wherever you are in that mind space, whatever you have open, doors, books, folders, things that you're visualizing, things that you took out, start to place them back in their place, wherever that may be. Maybe it's closing doors, back in folders, back in cabinets. Just noticing those steps. Noticing how many times you lost track of your focus and then brought yourself back. And as you're putting the last few things away, the last thing especially, we'll bring the hands to prayer. And we'll close with 3 breaths. First one in and out through the nose, and the last 2 in through the nose, and whatever's inside, whatever you didn't get to put away, exhale it out through the mouth. Breathe with me. In through the nose, out through the nose. Soften the face, in through the nose, out through the mouth. The last one, find the height of that last inhale. And inhale above it, below it, behind it, beside it, in front. Encase it. And let it go. We'll bring the thumbs to the forehead, the third eye. And thanks for practicing. Thanks for taking space, for creating a moment. Just let things settle. To move forward better after. Thanks for practicing. Tony, Chris, yes. Thank you for practicing. Boom. All right. Whew, that had me feeling right. Let me check this IG right quickly. See if Tony got his sound working. Yeah, what up, Star? What? I ain't seen you in a month of Sundays. What's up, Gangan? The bowls, by the way, the other sponsor, the bowls by Buddha Blessing. Gotta throw that out there. You can order bowls on Instagram, and he should be able to. He don't maybe get me right. He be getting me right. All these bowls, majority of them are handmade. You're not able to see them, but majority of them are handmade bowls. Boom, boom, boom. I give you a little bit of details on the bowls. I have a set of the handmade ones. These are the handmade ones. Boom, boom, boom. And they are tuned to 432 hertz, which is a resonant frequency situation. And they're also, I also got the notes for them jokers. It's like, oh, we got to figure out what kind of vibes we're trying to put out into this world. So I got to know what these frequencies actually do. So, outside of that, the schedule for this week upcoming is, not this week, the shenanigans that are happening upcoming. The Halloween Yoga Retreat. Come on, check out all the classes. A bunch of shenanigans happening. Yui's going to make sure about it and tap into the Boom Book Club. Outside of that, I said all the promo stuff in the beginning, so I don't have to say it again. I'm excited about that. Hopefully, I'll see you all next week. It'd be great to vibe with you again. Peace and love.